are automatically muted.
Well, first I would like to start this off by saying Lennon could not make it here today, and with me being the co-host, I will be taking over for today's show. I'm joined by Jordan. If he wants to introduce himself, he only knows who I am. I'm Gunshot, or whatever you want to call me.
It's actually been, tragic. It's tragic that Lennon can't be here today. I mean, after all, if you were to announce that Lennon is dead, you know what he'd be saying? He'd be shouting, "I'm in the
bathroom!" Probably. But this is the home cooked food cast. I'm glad to be, joined here by Jordan today. He's always a cool person to have on here. First, I just want to start this off by asking the first question. How are you doing?
Doing good. Not to complain too much, but still, all things considered, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. So I believe we are going to pull up some articles. I believe what we're going to do, right? I don't 100% remember.
Well, the problem is that Lennon should have given us a format.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? I got the format. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Jordan will be back. So this home food cast is about drinks and food and crap like that. If the camera can see it, hold on. I never understand these damn. Okay, here it is. All right, so what I'm drinking here is water with flavored stuff in it. So if you guys ever get a chance, buy this. Buy this.
There we go. Here's the format right here. And this, we're supposed to go over these little problems. And oh, great. There's the format. For all the shows I've ever been on, I've never seen such a messy format.
You know what? Yeah, it's true. Let's just talk about food and let's talk about drinks. I got water with flavored stuff in it right here. Let's just talk about that. Even in the chat, there's a question here. What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite food? Please give us your answer. We'll tell you yours. Mine is pizza and Mountain Dew. There you go.
My favorite food, I'm gonna have to be straightforward, and I think in regards to fast food, I'm more into chicken nuggets and hamburgers, double ones, and I like the big ones. And I know people are gonna take that as a dick joke and run with it, but but as for home cooked meals, I'm more into rice and gravy and all that stuff.
Rice and gravy definitely is pretty good. Now, as for a drink, what would that be your favorite thing?
And as for my favorite drink, I'm more of an orange soda guy, but when it comes down to nitty gritty, and yes, I love tacos as well, like Taco Bell, I'm into the Baja Blast.
Oh, here we go. We got articles finally. What the hell, man? Who the hell did that? We'll never know. Whatever. It's not me. That's for damn sure. Damn whoever did that. Top 10 summer foods you should never eat. You want to set this off?
Sure. Okay, first off, we've got number 1, charred meats, chicken, and fish. And to read off this, to start, in what may be the biggest barbecue buzzkill ever, animal proteins cooked at high temperatures, i.e. directly over an open flame on a gas or charcoal grill, but also in pan frying and in some broilers develop chemicals that can heighten your risk of certain cancers when ingested, while the kind of protein and its cooking time determine the degree of danger. All signs suggest the more of this stuff that ends up in your food, the worse it is for your health, and the more often you eat affected the food, the greater the hazard. And a quote says from an Auslander, and I quote, "You certainly don't need meat or really need, or no, or really any animal meat every day from a nutritional perspective." Who, and by the way, this Auslander, who FWIW isn't some sort of angry vegan, you can meet your daily protein needs with the vegetarian in proteins too. Instead, eat grilled veggies. They won't morph into toxins no matter how you cook them. And if you can't possibly imagine summer without burgers on a grill, lean towards lean cuts to avoid flame flare ups caused by fat drippings. Someone's be insulted because the word fat's in there. Cook smaller, thinner cuts of meat to reduce cooking time, and marinate meat before cooking, which is proven to reduce chemical formation, according to the American Institute for Cancer Research. You should also keep your grill below 300 degrees, flipping food frequently, and take it off the grill as soon as it reaches the proper temperature. 145 degrees for fish and steak, 160 degrees for burgers and pork, and 165 degrees for poultry to avoid getting sick.
That's interesting.
Next is hot dogs. And I guess that's your cue to read now.
Okay. Partially means like hot dog may be more than stupid notifications. Will be more. God damn it! Will be more even official when you and then plates grilled meats. The World Health Organization WHO requires a clear relationship between captain eating anything that fires as food inside the probably, but not precisely before poisoning and come to answer two. Besides hot dogs, this exists in animals that probably besides so hot dogs will spread and turkey. It puts is like Jim or and I know how when working makes needs any sort of the water dog life through your childhood. All right, and you can read the thing that's under that because fucking A.
What did you stop at?
It was like I stopped at the second paragraph, and it's just the third black paragraph there.
Okay. And just to put things in perspective, the next time a barbecue hot dog tempts you, the WHO classifies processed meats in the same category as asbestos and tobacco. So yeah, they're serious. Instead, eat an unproduced chicken breast or fish fillet fresh. And unprocessed proteins tend to be the safest bets. Number 3 is snow cones. Do you want me to read most of this? Because I could barely hear or tell what you're trying to say. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I have a bit of difficulty reading stuff.
Yeah, it's okay. One of these bad boys may cool you down, but that's all. But that's about all it will do. Besides shaved ice, snow cones are largely made up of syrup made from high fructose corn syrup, simple sugars that will temporarily spike your energy, but ultimately stoke your appetite for real food. And food that makes you hungrier kind of defeats its purpose. As if that's not annoying enough, the syrups are full of not so natural ingredients like blue number one, which really shouldn't qualify as food considering the alarming array of evidence that links food dyes to cancer, DNA damage, and uh, autom- autoimmune flare-ups. That goes for all 9 food dyes approved for use in food in the U.S. So pick your poison. Instead, eat a real fruit popsicle. Check the ingredients to confirm an actual coconut with a straw or a small serving of a gelato or gelato. I don't know how it's pronounced, but all of which will probably taste better than a sticky, slushy snow cone anyway. TBH, as in to be honest.
I never really liked snow cones, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Hmm?
Oh, I said I never really liked snow cones, if I'm going to be honest.
It's never been my high priority, but Number 4,
Yeah.
frozen margaritas and pina colada. A pina colada.
Well, I can't even drink neither one of those things, so I don't have an opinion on this one because I'm not
Yeah,
21 yet.
I'm not. I don't even drink it at all either. If snow cones are bad, frozen cocktails are literally the worst. They're basically the same thing plus booze, so it's hardly an elixir of health. Even cocktails made using fresh juice often contain added sugars and will serve up tons of calories that you'd be better off eating. Auslander, who also warns that alcohol in general increases the appetite, slows your metabolism, inhibits nutrient absorption, and leads to poor eating decisions. Tipsy people order cheese fries. Auslander says, if you're still intent on getting a buzz, trust there's a better way. Instead, drink a clear spirit, vodka, or gin with a club soda and a squeezed lemon. Because it's free of sugar calories, just swish with plain water for drinking any citrus infused cocktail to prevent the acids from breaking down tooth enamel. Enamels, I think that's what it says, suggests Dr. Lawrence Heyer, DDS, a South Florida-based orthodontist and former associate clinical professor of orthodontics at the University of Illinois at Chicago.
Hmm. I've heard about that university actually. One of my friends went there.
And I think finally number 5, if this is correct, then this is bottled cocktails.
Hmm.
Oh, there are 10. Oh, there are 10. Well, I'm only halfway there. I don't know who said that there were 10. Oh, this is short. Even a pretty pink label can't hide the extraneous ingredients often billed as additional ingredients or artificial color on the label in pre-mixed cocktails. Instead, drink a simple vodka on the rocks with real muddled fruit like strawberries for a fruity flavor and a paper umbrella for a festive touch. Okay. Number 6, corn on the cob.
Oh, corn on the cob. I eat that all the time. Not all the time, but I eat that a lot.
Because running your teeth down the cob to break off kernels can lodge debris between them and trigger
Uh,
gum inflammation and the accumulation of plague or plaque, I think. According to Dr. Heyer, just thinking about eating corn on the cob is enough to keep a dentist up at night. But it's the corn itself that concerns Auslander. It's high in car carbohydrates, I believe, and calories, and it contains less B vitamins, iron, fiber, and other minerals than starchy alternatives like potatoes with more sugar. Instead, eat popcorn. When you eat popcorn, every kernel takes up more space, so one serving looks huge, but actually contains fewer kernels and calories and sugar than regular corn. Auslander proves so long as you stick with unflavored organic varieties. She tosses popcorn with avocado oil, cinnamon, uh, cayenne, or sayani, or whatever, garlic, and nutritional yeast to infuse it with healthy fats, flavor, and nutrients. And when real corn is on the menu, just hack it off the cob before you eat it. And go
God damn,
easy
I don't want
on
to eat corn in the cob anymore now.
whatever creamy condiment, often combination of butter, mayo, or cheese it's served with.
Yeah, like I said, goddamn, I don't want to eat corn on the cob anymore. How about you?
I hate corn, not gonna lie. Uh, seven, number seven, whole watermelon seeds.
I've never eaten watermelon seeds. I've eaten watermelon nuts, but never seeds.
While they're not toxic or anything, swallowing watermelon seeds can obstruct your bowels, according to Auslander, and this can lead to discomfort and bloating or worse. Instead, eat seedless watermelon, or because watermelon seeds are such an awesome source of healthy fats and protein, plus iron and other essential nutrients. Collect the puree discarded seeds to make watermelon butter, a single ingredient spread that can cost upward to $23 a jar, and it won't cause any physical blockages. And number eight, conveniently grown fruits. The more
What is?
conveniently grown produce you eat, the greater your exposure to pesticides. And emerging evidence suggests potential links between pesticides and weight gain, hormonal disruption, and developmental issues in children born to women with exposure levels. Instead, eat organic fruit. Don't waste your money on organic bananas or oranges. Nothing is uh, penetrating those peels. Auslander says that okay, that was a dick joke waiting to happen too. But any fruit with a large surface area of exposed skin is a danger zone. Rinsing should be the rule for all produce, and if you can afford to splurge on produce this summer, put your pennies toward organic strawberries, apples, uh, nec nectarines. I think I don't know. Peaches, grapes, cherries, and tomatoes. I didn't know tomato was a fruit. Um,
It's a
all of
vegetable.
all of which top the Environmental Working Group's latest list of filthy produce.
Oh man. Oh man. I couldn't help to notice the way that they said splooge and the way that they said uh, pennies made it sound like panties. You know that there's a joke going right there, but let's not turn the food cast into a perv show. Actually, it might
And
be a little too
nine,
late, but that's the
and
point.
nine, diet iced tea. This is new. Artificially sweetened drinks might not have any calories, but that doesn't make them a smart way to satisfy your sweet tooth. Research suggests artificial sweeteners can actually increase your tolerance for sweetness, so you want more of it, potentially leading to weight gain and related health issues in the long run. Also, drinking sweet stuff makes regular old water seem boring AF, which could lead you to drink less of the liquid your body really needs. Instead, drink unsweetened iced tea with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice if you'd like. And finally, number 10, sugar free ice cream. Okay, sugar free desserts draw the same complaints as artificially sweetened drinks, except the ingredients used to help sugar free resemble the real stuff can cause some unwelcome side effects. Sorbitol and xylitol or you never know how it's pronounced.
Yeah,
Draw
no, you
water
don't.
from the intestines, which can result in diarrhea.
Ooh.
While inulin, a sweet-tasting fiber that contributes creaminess in the absence of fat, can cause severe gas and bloating, according to Oslander. Instead, eat a small serving of gelato. That's half a cup or about a small fist worth of deliciousness. That's worth every single calorie.
Mm.
So there you
That was
have it.
interesting. That was an interesting article. I mean, it ruined half the things I used to love because I'm definitely not ever eating corn on the cob ever again now. Uh, and I'm definitely not going to be eating more sugary ice cream. That's for damn sure. But yeah, that completely ruined some of the stuff I used to like.
Hey, it is what it is, man. But I will say this though, I mean, most of the stuff on that list, I mean, I'm not really much of a big fan of either, mostly. But hey, that's just that's all there is to it. Hold on.
Well, since we read the article, I guess let's get into more questions. I guess I can ask you
Oh,
some more questions.
well, I just got breaking news, and it was sent to me by David that apparently after 25 years, Arthur has been canceled.
Oh, that was a good childhood show of mine.
I'm not
Well, I mean, it
not
was
gonna
it
lie,
was around for I mean, it was around for 25 years, so it had its good run.
but you ending in 2022. Wow.
Interesting.
Well, R.I.P. then.
Too bad we can't get rid of the Simpsons.
And I'm also getting word: summertime drinks 7 you should avoid, and 3 you should embrace. And I think that's and that's coming from somebody. I don't know who that is, but I do know. Oh wait, it's coming from the article again.
Damn it, another article. I was about to ask you a question real quick.
Well,
That
okay, we'll go
question
ahead and ask me a question.
before we get into the article, I wanted to ask you what your favorite homemade food was to make. Like you make like homemade food. What's your favorite meal to make?
Well, I do. Well, I did say rice and gravy, and then there's all other kinds of stuff like regards to chicken and other stuff
Yeah.
that's nutrient, I guess.
Yeah, I enjoy making homemade hot wings. Those are pretty good, or barbecue chicken.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's done right, and you know what, I think it's mostly my mom having to do the cooking part, and you know what, when you have a good woman cooking, that's what makes it even more better,
Oh yeah, for sure. By the way, I heard your mom was supposed to get surgery. Did that go well?
She
Not
hasn't
had
had it.
surgery yet.
She hasn't had it yet. She has to lose enough weight in order to have it. She's already lost 40 pounds, like as it is.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
She's
Great
got to
news.
lose a little bit. She's got to lose more in order to have the surgery, though.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
anyway,
let's get to the article, shall we?
yeesh.
It pops up on screen. Oh, there it is.
Summertime. Summertime drinks 7 you should avoid, and 3 you should embrace. All right. With the waves of extremely hot weather hitting Portland and even setting new temperature records this summer, you're probably looking for refreshing relief with the help of cold drinks. Our bodies use more fluids when it gets hot, and we feel the thirstier during the sunny summer days. And there are an abundance of chilled and ice drinks that help beat the heat when we are thirsty and hot. The harmful or beneficial elements of each drink seem irrelevant as long as it quenches our thirst, but knowing the effects of popular summer drinks can help you make the best choice even through scorching temperatures. And water is always the best and most natural way to rehydrate and after exercise or time in the sun, says Dr. Leonard Berthew, I believe, a family practice physician and diet and diabetologist at
Diabetes.
Adventist Health medical groups, diabetes and endosrin uh, center in Portland. Many popular drinks contain sugar and carb carbohydrates, which makes them more harmful than hydrating. Dr. Berthew shares the following tips on how to make the best choice during these hot days. And these are 7 popular drinks to avoid. And I know we're not all going to like this list, but hey, it doesn't it's a matter of how you drink or whatever is what makes it,
Yeah.
but as long as you don't keep going all over.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 popular summer drinks to avoid. So number 1 is soda is notorious for extra calories, carbohydrates, sugar, and high fructose corn syrup that all contribute to weight gain and obesity. Uh, phos- Phosphoric acid, commonly used both for rust removal and to flavor some soda drinks, can lead to a loss of calcium in bones. Combined with sugar and acid, it promotes cavities and damages in the enamel of your teeth. And if that doesn't motivate you to skip that large pop, the carbonation and acid in those sugary drinks actually make you thirstier than you were before. And number 2 is diet soda. May sound like a better soda because it has no calories and no real sugar, but studies have shown that artificial sweeteners can have a damaging effect on our gut bacteria. They change the composition or the composition. I mean, man, these words of gut bacteria over time, making diet soda drinkers more glucose intolerant, and glucose intolerant leads to obesity and diabetes. The very things that people drink that the very things that people drinking diet sodas are trying to avoid. Number 3 is energy drinks are full of sweeteners and caffeine. An average 16 ounces of energy drink contains caffeine equivalent to about 2 cups of coffee, and the sweet taste can trick you into drinking more caffeine than you typically would. Overcon- Overconsumption of energy drinks leads to abnormal heart rhythms, increased blood pressure, seizures, anxiety, and mood changes. The sugar in energy drinks can also cause a drop in blood sugar, producing a crash rather than an increase in energy. Number 4 is sports drinks. An an, an electrolyte light replacement drinks can be an option after a long, intense workout in the heat. These drinks contain carbohydrates and salt, which can replace important elements after very strenuous exercise. But unless you are a super athlete, not enough salt is lost during a workout to require a sports drink, and you will replace these nutrients during your next snack or meal. Coffee-based sweet drinks like a blended frappe or frappuccino are extremely high in calories with at least 400 calories in a 16-ounce cup. One cup may contain a whole meal's worth of carbs. It also contains coffee and saturated fat from milk and cream. 6, I believe, would be lemonade. May help your thirst go away because acidic drinks are associated with refreshment. It contains some vitamin C, which may protect against some diseases, but the vitamin C in lemonade is much less than the 1,000 milligram recommended for health benefits. Even worse, many lemonade drinks do not contain any actual lemons, but lots of sugar and lemon flavor. Lemonade can also spike up your blood sugar, and the excess carbohydrates will turn into fat if not used throughout the day. And finally, number 7, juice retains many health benefits and nutrients that come from fresh fruits and veggies. However, healthy fiber is lost in juices, which allows the remaining sugar in the drink to make your blood sugar rise immediately. That can be avoided if you just eat a whole fresh fruit. Juices usually contain more sugar than we expect, especially the heavily processed store-bought kind. And 3 refreshing drinks to embrace. Number 1 is iced teas. Are less harmful than any other options and can be a good flavorful way to stay cool. However, store-bought iced tea can contain lots of sugar. You can make a delicious iced tea at home and sweeten it to your own tastes using natural organic sweeteners like raw honey. Coconut water is an excellent all-natural healthy drink because it is known to lower blood pressure and keep your hydration levels up while also providing nutrition. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals. If you have a heart condition, be sure not to drink excessively, as the high levels of potassium in coconut water can be dangerous for your heart rhythm. And finally, water, of course, is your best and healthiest drink option. It is very hard to get too much water on a hot day. If drinking just plain water gets old fast, there are other ways to increase your water consumption and feel refreshed.
I mean, they're technically right on that one because I mean, water's water. I mean, what else? Makes sense, right?
Yeah. I mean, water, in fact, if, in all humans that live, our bodies are basically, built with water, like on the
Yeah, so
inside.
many people. Oh my God, I didn't even think it like this, but if you think about it, it's kind of creepy. You're technically drinking yourself then.
Man, I taste delicious.
Yeah, I do too. Water's good.
But either way, so everyone in a live chat would have to be asked, what do you prefer, and does this change your perspective of if you're going to have these drinks anymore or not?
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have them after that.
To be honest with you, I got no problem with soda or diet soda or whatever. I mean, like, maybe in later years as I get older, maybe I might do things for health, for health reasons, but I still have my youth while I got it. So
Yeah, I still think so. It's more of the other stuff like diet sweet tea. I mean, I'm still gonna drink iced tea, but diet sweet tea, I'm definitely gonna stay away from. That's for
but either
damn
way,
sure.
and oh, we got this. Another article: foods you shouldn't eat during the winter.
Oh boy, hold on one second. Before you start reading, give me one second.
All right. And oh, here's Ryan, W2020.
Was I late? Sorry about that.
Nah, that's cool. We ain't gonna bash you.
All right, I am back.
Unless you want us to.
That's alright.
Okay. Well, you were late, and you should have got here on time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But anyway,
Good.
Wait, but before we start reading, just so everybody knows that's watching the stream, we like to joke around a bit, kind of, podcast. Couldn't read it right there, but we like to joke around, all of us joke around with each other. Anyway, now I
yeah.
got that out of the way, go ahead and read.
Okay, so winter can seem like a real downer for the beginning of the new year. There are no major holidays around the corner. The weather is bleak, and hearty stews have started to feel a bit boring. It can be tempting to try to cure your cold weather blues by stocking up on bright, cheerful vegetables at the market, but most chefs and dietitians will warn that buying out of season produce is usually a waste of money. Out of season produce is shipped over long distances from farms in different climates with different growing seasons. As the fruits and vegetables make their long journey, their natural sugars begin to break down, sacrificing flavor. Vitamins and minerals also disappear in the process of shipping. So your out of season produce is actually less nutritious than its in season counterparts.
Interesting.
Well, all right. So what should you do? Chow down on cheese and dump hot sauce on your canned greens and to add flavor? Well, no, actually many spicy, sugary and dairy heavy foods can be contributing factors to the illness as we are more susceptible during winter, like cold and flu. You may be thinking that the best solution to winter food woes is to hide under your covers nibbling waffles until April. That's simply not true, says Trishna Joshi, lead nutritionist on the fresh diet. The most common food mistake we make in the winter is running straight for high fat, high sugar, and high carb foods when we should be doing the opposite, says Joshi. Mother Nature provides us with ample produce during the season. By consuming foods in season, we get better flavor, seasonal health benefits, more nutrients, and cheaper prices. We've listed the top foods you should avoid during the winter months to give you a better idea of what to look for and what to walk right past in the grocery store. Number one, asparagus. Some foods are best left. All right. Some foods are best left to the spring, and fresh asparagus is one of them. According to Suzanne Lehrer, culinary manager at Plated, anything light green in the store is special to spring, says Lehrer. Pick up anything dark green instead for winter. Kale, swish, chard, and escarole, I think. All right. Um, I'll just read this part real quick, and then I'll let someone else have a go. Cayenne pepper, I think. Re, re, reaching for the spicy stuff might help clear your stuffy sinuses, but it will wreak havoc on your stomach. Avoid hot foods if you have a cold or the flu. All right. Well, actually, you know what? How about I let Christian read this part since he said he's not going to eat this anymore.
I was gonna say, well, I'm gonna let Alex read it since he was late to the show, but yeah, I'll go ahead and read it. That's fine. All right. All right, here I go. Unless you live in Florida, where it starts coming by late July, that corn on the cob that you found in the supply price February won't be as young as you think. According to Killer, North plant so science doesn't in water for months. And Chris, will you be buying if you do find anywhere that will be a frozen or ever left over from the previous season? Damn, that's really gross. I'm definitely not eating corn on the cob ever again. All right, now I just need him to scroll back. Just need him to scroll down. Let's let
All right.
Alex read
Well,
this one.
actually, well, yeah. Let Ryan read it.
Oh, I thought that was not fit Ryan. That's Brian. My bad.
It's my
Getting people mixed up.
turn. Okay. Milk, cream, and cheese can be your worst nightmare if you're finding a bug. If you feel you're on the cusp of a cold and feeling congested, I think, or
Congested.
Oh, congested. I just, yeah, sort of that. Diarrhea will make, no, actually, diarrhea will only make it worse, says, what's that?
Lurer.
Interesting.
All right. Halibut. Believe it or not, fish are essential too. Or no, wait, hold on. Excuse me. Let me read that again. Believe it or not, fish are seasonal too. Halibut is out of season in winter months, says Keller, but doesn't apply to farmed fish. But I encourage people to buy wild when possible, but avoid halibut until late spring. Christian's next, I think. If that's all, yep, that's all.
Yeah, that's all. Ryan, I apologize for mixing up with Alex. I always getting names mixed up. My bad. Well, I guess that's it for articles, so I guess we should ask each other questions. What you guys think?
I don't know if that's it for the articles. I mean, you never know who's going to pop up with another page right in front of us.
And as I
Yep,
say
you
that,
see,
never mind.
there you go. What did I tell you?
I'll read this top part. 7 foods and drinks to avoid in 7 foods and drinks to avoid within health and free ability. There you go. My bad. I'm getting tongue-tied. All right, now. Okay. Yep. You go ahead. Or the next part or whatever. Yeah.
Sorry, I came here on the wrong time.
Nah, it's good.
You're fine. I'm just gonna fix this computer real quick and get ready.
I'm just
I'll call you guys back. Stand by.
Okay. Keep in mind, guys, I'm just doing I'm trying to drain something real quick, so that way that's why I don't have my camera on or having my mic on.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna read this first part. All right. Guys, give it a second. We're gonna wait for him to finish draining it, and then we'll read this. I'm not gonna read it because I am terrible at doing that crap. So you know.
Yeah, it's fine. Nobody's perfect. I mean, I guess me and Ryan can, unless of course, Ryan, if you, I mean, like you seem like you were good at reading.
Yeah, we'll let Ryan read this. I'll still read things from time to time. Like I'll read like hot parts, or if I need to, I'll read like a whole sentence. So we'll let Ryan take. We'll let Ryan read this.
Go ahead and read the highlight that's showcased.
Okay. The winter season is in full swing, and we all know what food we should eat. However, there are certain foods that are best to avoid during the season. There are 5 foods that experts recommend that we should not eat. The winter season is in the full swing, and many delicious foods and dishes are coming out. Everyone is familiar with the foods we have to eat in the winter, such as seasonal fruits and vegetables, and warm and nutritious nutritious foods. But what about foods to avoid? Experts in nutrition in this area suggest that it is best to avoid certain foods and the best. Oh yeah, hold on. Avoid certain foods and food types during the harsh winter season to improve health and immunity. Don't miss these foods to maintain a healthy and strong body and resistance to infections.
Okay, here are 5 foods to avoid in the winter. Number 1, cold food. Are you thinking of having a bottle of cola directly from the fridge? Think again. Cold drinks and cold foods reduce your body's defense system and make you more susceptible to illness. You shouldn't eat cold foods in the winter as your body has to double the effort to raise its temperature, says nutritionist Lapori Dada, I believe. And I think the highlights there. I think I'll read that part 2, dairy products. Number 2, dairy products. Dairy products essentially produce mucus. This is a feature that can make you more susceptible to wheezing and other infections. Therefore, try to limit your intake cold dairy products such as milk, shakes, and smoothies during the winter. Cards are also best avoided after lunch in the winter. Dylan T, chief dietitian at Jaslock Hospital. Some people are particularly sensitive to dairy products and form mucus like Ayurveda. So people who are prone to colds and coughs should not. Prone to colds and coughs should avoid dairy products, said Chandyawada. Oh my God. Chandyawada. All right. I think, Luke isn't here, so I think you have to read this part, Ryan.
Okay. Heavy foods such as meat winter season. According to experts, it takes a long time for the body to what's that?
It takes a long time for the body to digest these.
Oh, digest these, which makes them. It's kind of tricky to read.
Lethargic.
And when physical activity is actually low, this can also lead to digestive problems and weight gain. It is also
Yeah, I tried everything. My computer's having difficulties on my end.
advisable to minimize processed foods in cold climates, as it can cause allergies to some people. What's that?
I think it's additives.
Additives are known to cause allergic reactions to
Varying
degrees of that.
Individuals.
Individuals said Smithsville,
Trinidad.
and Senior Nutrition Officer (HOD) at PD. What's that?
Hinduja Hospital, I think.
Okay.
I think,
Kind of a bit hard to read.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, number 4. I think this is Luke's turn to read. If you want to read this part, if you can.
Let me turn on my webcam and read this. But anyway, salad and raw food. According to numerous nutritionists, how you pronounce it, and macroeconomic health coach Super Orina at D, it's best to avoid salads and raw foods after lunch, winter time. This is due to the fact that cold foods increase soreness and bloating, and this, how to pronounce this word? Okay. Peaks at noon. Consuming seasonal each seasonal salads. That's one line. Okay, like mo and raw vegetables. Only this time, it's important to eat once. Excuse me. Each season, most foods that grow in the particular season, they aim and help in such curing and at protecting the most illness in the month. Senatornus Dones T. I can pronounce his last name. Agrees. Yeah.
Okay, number 5, juice and sparkling drinks. Everyone knows that chilled beverages should be avoided winter season. However, experts suggest that it is better to limit the consumption of all sparkling beverages, fruit juices, and other sweet drinks. These high levels of sugar lead to the development of the body insulin resistance, and it may reduce immunity. Eat fresh fruits and avoid fruit juices. Even fresh fruit juices should be avoided in winter, says Shilpa Ora ND.
Hmm.
I think Ryan, it's your turn.
Okay. When winter comes, all we can think of is eating hot pickerel and Latin. Pardon.
Wait, what? Hold
What
on.
was it?
Hot picor and G Latin
Oh, Latin. Okay. And
parenters.
characters. These are hot foods. Many help. May help your body
Cope.
cope with the cold, but experts will take care of the advice. Well, advise you not to overeat empty.
Overeat empty calories.
Calories. Okay, it will keep you away from upsetting your many control blood parameter from your healthy weight goals. Spices may respond to your taste buds of some time, but in the long run, you can give you you can give you stomach problems, says the seniors nutritionist.
Nutritionist.
Nutritionist. Swelled, whatever it is.
Sweet old Trinidad.
Okay.
I think this is Luke's turn right here. 7.
7 sweets. Let me turn on my webcam. Okay. There are many festivals to suit the winter season, and celebrations are automatically associated with sweet treats, and delicious desserts. However, senior nutritionist Sweet Trinidad suggests that this can interfere with environmentally harsh temperatures. Keep it on environmentally while spoiling our sweet teeth. Yes, sugar increase, inflammation happen also, and the associated pain also weakens immediately. Okay, making it more. I can pronounce this word to okay. I cannot
Making it
pronounce
more
these words. What is it?
making it more susceptible to respiratory illness.
But yeah, she says okay.
That's what
Thank you.
she said. But go ahead.
Promotion. Stay healthy, warm and safe. Don't forget to replenish good nutrition this winter. Okay.
And look at Christian. He fell asleep through this whole thing, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. I don't blame me either.
I think he just fainted.
Yeah, well, I don't blame him again either.
Let's see.
Oh, and I'm getting reports that there's another article.
Oh.
Wow.
Hooray!
Yee.
Healthy summer foods to beat the heat. And so go screw yourselves because you don't want to beat your meat. Healthy summer foods to beat the heat and boost health. Summer brings with it fresh fruits and vegetables that are a delight to devour during the intense heat, and they come with the added benefit of being healthy for your body. Actually, you know what? Is it okay if I read this? Because I know, I know some of you guys are having problems reading and pronouncing things, which is nothing
Yes,
personal.
I do. Yeah. You go ahead, Jordan.
All right, here we go. All right, come summer, and most places in India turn into a working oven for most part of the day. People are constantly hydrating, washing their faces, or eating cold treats and snacks in order to beat the painful heat. However, in summer, one also gets to enjoy the abundance of nature with access to several seasonal fruits and vegetables, including mangoes, melons, and berries being very easy. The produce section in supermarkets overflows with all sorts of fresh produce, and if you opt for organic choices, especially since the produce is mainly seasonal, one may also be lucky to find produce with no additives or chemicals. So every time you crave for something cool, go for a glass of juice instead of that ice lolly. You won't be only be making a healthier choice, but also cutting down a lot of empty calories from your daily quota. I can't see. Someone's gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to scroll down a little bit because I can't see because of the close thing, whatever. So just a little bit. Okay, thanks. Here are some foods that are absolutely refreshing to consume during the summer heat, and they come with the added benefit of being healthy for your body. Okay, then. All right. First, iced coffee and tea. There is nothing as refreshing as sitting by the water on a sunny day, sipping on ice cold beverages. A simple cup of coffee with heaps of ice can go a long way in kickstarting your morning. A recent study shows a cup of caffeinated coffee a day helps to reduce the risk of developing melanoma skin cancer by about 10%. Homemade iced tea can also help reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and diabetes as it is rich in a class of antioxidants called flavonoids. A squirt of lemon juice in the tea helps preserve the anti, anti, antioxidants and makes for a perfect summer drink. Hold on. Okay, Next up is melons, I think. I hope we didn't skip nothing. Oh, we didn't. Okay. We know for sure we cannot go without that watermelon. Sugar high dehydration can lead to several additional problems, especially during summer. Watermelons and muskmelons are so high in water content that it helps regulate body temperature. Staying properly hydrated helps in keeping your memory sharp and having a clear skin. Melons also help with weight loss when coupled with exercise, as the high water content keeps you satisfied on very few calories. Next is mangoes. If you don't believe in counting calories, mangoes are the perfect summer treat. The high iron content in mangoes can help people increase the calcium content in their bodies as a summer fruit. It is very refreshing and can help prevent heat strokes. It is also high on vitamins A and C, which help build the immune system. Mango ice cream made with almond milk also provides for a delicious summer treat without the worry of extra sugar calories and is totally vegan friendly. And next up is salads. The health benefits of replacing a normal mean with a salad are immeasurable. From kale to lettuce to sprouts, leafy greens are rich in carotenoids, or I think carotenoids, I don't know, which the body converts into vitamin A. This helps in protecting the skin from the harmful UV rays, which is ultraviolet, and it also helps in mending dry skin by strengthening the skin's defenses against the sun. The best part about salads is that they can be mixed with almost anything from fruits to fish and still taste delicious. Next up is berries. Summer is the juicy season of all sorts of berries that are filled with flavonoids, which help the body fight many serious illnesses. Strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries are also known to increase the blood flow throughout the body, regenerating skin and decreasing sensitivity to light, making the skin look brighter and improving texture. This can be critical during the harsh summer months. Berries are also high on fiber, approximately 8 grams per cup. Next, Karen. There is nothing like the taste of fresh corn on the cob on a peaceful summer evening. This handy snack is not just delicious, but also rich on starch. It helps in providing the body with lutein and zeaxanthin, which are helpful for eye health, and the antioxidants present also help in lowering the risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, which causes blindness in older people. Fresh juice. Excuse me, I said juice. Freshly squeezed juice is characteristic of a well-rounded summer breakfast. Most fruits available during the summer season will work brilliantly as juice, whether it is the citrus taste from juices and sweet limes or the sugary taste of watermelons. There is nothing more tropical than a chilled glass of freshly squeezed juice. And that's it right there. And Luke somehow left. And I think Christian fell asleep, I believe. Hang on.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm back, guys.
Well, I just read the article. Hey, Christian! Yo, Christian, I know you got your headset on, buddy.
Christian.
Hold on. Okay. I don't want to do this, but I'll do it anyway, okay? I hope you people can turn down the volume on all your headsets or speakers.
All right.
What the frick? It didn't even work. Didn't even phase the poor bastard.
Please don't tell me you did mute it.
Wake up!
That didn't work.
The headphones are on his head. How is he? How can he not hear that? I'm so loud I could wake the dead right now.
I don't know.
Oh, but either way, actually, I got another way of waking him up since I just figured this out.
Looks like you must be tired.
He might be tired, but still, he needs a blankie.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, I'm gonna try and call Christian, but I'm also gonna point out right now that we want to give a huge shout out to Alex Parez for reaching 5,000 subscribers on his Alex Parez account, and after all the years, he's brought in some entertainment along with game shows and helped spark some moments here and there along with other people and their lifestyles on YouTube. But at the end of the day, we hope he does even more better success on the 25, just as he is with his original account. Now, let's see. I'm gonna try and get this poor boy to wake up if I can find him. Let's see. Members. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh, I can't contact him because me and him are not friends on Facebook yet. Shoot. Well, actually, I can call him through our group, so that way, like, he'll be the only person I'm calling. So, let's see. Oh wait, I can only still try and call him on his thing. But it can't be done for the group call. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do calling from the Foodcast and see if that works. Now, all of you don't have to immediately answer for those who are on there. Like either it's either it's Lennon or Alex or David. They don't have to answer, and you don't have to answer either, Ryan. And I don't have to either because I'll be the one making the call. But I want to see if he can get it.
I hope it works.
I mean, that should annoy him real quick.
Okay.
Well, you didn't have to accept the call, but hang on a second.
All right. Oh. Yes.
Hey, what happened? What happened, Christian? You fell asleep on the freaking broadcast! And you're muted!
I can't hear you.
You're there's something wrong. We can't hear you, dude.
You're muted, yeah.
Yeah. I think you gotta fix your headset or something.
Yeah.
Wait, is it like disconnected?
Yeah, he's muted. He's muted. Well, he's muted on the StreamYard, but he needs to fix his headset so he can work it. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. You're muted on StreamYard too. I don't know if you noticed that. And now he froze, which I could definitely make a screenshot of that.
Maybe because maybe the connection.
Yeah, you got unmute yourself on StreamYard now because your StreamYard is muted. I could tell he's getting pissed off just trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, you see the little mic you see that little thing right there next to your name? It's muted. You got to unmute yourself on the StreamYard panel.
Yeah.
I think I need to speak in a foreign language to get him to understand if he's even hearing me. Like you're muted on the you're freaking muted on StreamYard. You gotta unmute yourself on the StreamYard too. Like it's like in the studio right next to it's in the settings. You can unmute yourself. And Brian, Brian's backstage.
Hey, everyone, guys.
Nothing much, man. I think he's having a lot of technical difficulties. I think he forgot how to unmute himself on StreamYard.
Oh wow.
This is good. Like, okay. Can you hear us?
No, he can hear us, but I don't think he can talk right now.
I'm asking Christian if he can hear us.
Oh.
Nod your head yes or no if you can. Now it's unmuted.
Finally.
I'm like,
son of a bitch. That was pissing me off. God damn.
There.
I hear
Finally. It's a miracle. A miracle on 24th Street.
Now that's what I call technical difficulties.
So you fell asleep on the show. And every time I tried to wake you up, even by screaming my lungs at the top of my lungs that could wake the dead, you couldn't wake up.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, folks, I guess everybody in the live chat, when this goes on the air, are going to be laughing their butts off when they see me grinding on camera. Now, they can look, but they'll never be able to touch.
They're going to look and see that you just dry hump the air.
Yeah, I had sex with the air while on air. With that all being said,
time first?
Hopefully this doesn't get flagged. But nonetheless, I had a good time, despite I had to, do most of the reading. But still, I think everybody else did. And yeah.
Yeah, I joined at the very end. I'm sorry about that. I was watching a movie.
That's cool. But anyway, you're the host, Christian. You gotta do the outro.
Thank you all for watching the Food Cookcast. I apologize for falling asleep. Jimmy over there is now going to have to watch after his air babies because he just made the air pregnant.
Oh, it's a girl.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Ryan, Jamie, folks down there. Thank you all. Peace.
See you later.
Yeah.